Talkin Sex Live is recorded in front of a live audience. This show is for mature listeners only. Hello, this is Talkin Sex Live with Chet and Diane. I'm Diane.
And I am Chet. And
we are unlicensed sex therapists. We're just a couple who's had a whole lot of sex, and we want to share our knowledge with the world.
Yes, that is correct. Mm-hmm. We haven't gone to any schooling or anything. We are just here to answer some questions from callers. Also, go over do some fun little games. Today we have our producer. Still no Wells.
No
Wells.
He's MIA right now.
Yeah, he might be back soon.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens. But yeah, so
we have Peter as our guest producer today.
We got Peter Ross. How you doing today, Peter?
Oh, I'm doing well, thank you. I miss Wells, but his loss is my gain because I get to be here with you wonderful folks. So thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been about what 6 months or so since you.
Has it been that long? God, I don't know, but it feels like even longer. Honestly, I missed you guys, so I'm so happy to get here to spread sex positivity with the world and with my friends. And I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, what have you been up to lately?
Oh God, it's been a whirlwind. Been exploring various kink communities. You know, I like to even if I don't share a kink, I like to go check it out. I like to go to events if I can. And while we're not fully out of the territory with the big C word, the other big C word, but masks honestly fit really well in the kink community. So I get to go mask up and maybe a more creative mask over the other one.
Cunt?
Well, it used to be cancer. It's like, that's not sexy. And then we got another unsexy C word that kept us all indoors for a while. But
COVID.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I figured confused about that.
I don't know if the transcripts get out and then you get dinged in the SEO for using that word. So I try to avoid it. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Try to stay on top of this stuff. Yeah. So anyway, I'm here. I'm happy. And we get to talk about sex. My favorite topic.
Yeah. So, speaking of sex,
we got our gay relationship health expert, Dick Colby, joining us tonight. How are you doing, Dick?
I'm doing well. I am educated, but it's a math degree, and so it doesn't really help me with sex. In fact, I think it kind of does the opposite of what I was hoping it would do for sex.
What's that?
Makes it harder to get sex.
Oh, because of the whole nerd thing.
Thanks.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that what you were going for, nerdy?
I'm not going for it, but
it's just what happened to you.
It's what occurred, yes.
Yeah, got it. Sorry about that.
I don't think anyone goes for nerdy. It's what's thrust upon us.
Yeah, I was going for a really nerdy look today.
Yeah, like a penis.
Some girls like nerdy. Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some guys like
those
nerdy, right?
girls.
Yeah, that's really helpful for you.
Do gay guys like nerds?
Do gay guys like nerds?
Is there like, I can imagine.
Well, sure, yeah, but I think the nerd community is like really into video games and Dungeons and Dragons and whatever other like technical topic or whatever it is, but I don't really think of it as a sexual thing. Although World of Warcraft seems to have and Final Fantasy 14.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! There's like an entire community. There's like a BDSM sub-community inside.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Is there a term? Kind of like a bear and otter and whatnot? Is there like a gay community term for nerds? For gay nerds?
Not that I'm aware of.
We need to come up with one.
Yes, we do.
Go ahead. You can do it right now on Talkin Sex Live.
You want me to come with it? Okay. Oh my God.
Meerkat.
No, it's always like Rice Queen and stuff like that.
It's got to be something like that.
So
something for nerds.
Yeah, what?
Computer nerds.
Computer nerds. Like
a D12.
A
D12.
I like D12. I was gonna go for tape.
Oh, I was gonna say abort, retry, fail.
What?
I don't know, like really old.
Control Alt Delete.
Yeah, Control Alt Dick.
Yes.
Control Alt Dick.
Yeah.
Okay, well, speaking of like nerdy stuff, we've got a game for everybody. This is a new game we're gonna try out. It's gonna be called "Are You a Sexpert?"
Oh, we're gonna find this.
So I think that was the same song that we played for "Is It a Sex Toy" that we did last week, or last
Probably.
show. But anyway, so
we're gonna
anything else.
But anyway,
we're gonna go ahead. we don't have a whole lot of rights to anything. So.
Yeah, it's totally fine. No, it's a good song. Let's not downplay it. We're gonna play that song.
If the audience cares, they can send us money to buy more songs.
Exactly.
Yes.
So we're gonna play a game where I'm gonna ask questions to both Dick Colby versus Peter here.
Yeah.
And so Dick and also Peter are gonna square off where I'm gonna ask them sex questions. Questions
I'm coming for you.
that have to do.
Oh, of course you are.
Yeah.
sex
Yeah, you get it. Yeah.
So are you guys ready? We'll go ahead and start off, and then Diane's going to be keeping score here.
Of course, make the woman keep score. I just had to point that out.
Yeah. You got to hold it up as I walk through.
But women are better at math.
This is true, yes.
Yes.
It is true. He's got a math degree, so he would know this. So yeah, I don't know. That would make this.
I learned it from Barbie.
Okay. Are you guys ready for the first question?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right. So first, go ahead for Dick. Play your sound. That's going to be Dick's sound every time he buzzes in, and then we'll go ahead for Peter. There you go.
Yeah.
So those
My
are
sound is like a doorbell. It's actually the sound that someone makes when they want to have sex with me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, okay, you can come in.
Okay, are we ready? Let's go here.
Yeah.
What is the shell of a woman's egg called? What is the shell of a woman's egg called?
Wow. Is this a sex question or a reproduction system
It's all
question?
of the above. Lots of stuff here. So we'll just go ahead. Go for it.
It's called Lucy Boomin.
No,
Because
that is
Al
incorrect.
Boomin is sexist.
You got an answer there, Peter.
Let's see. Important.
It's true. It's called the follicle.
Okay.
Follicle.
right.
Okay. So next up.
Interesting.
Sexy follicle.
Next question. Coitus interruptus is better known as what method of birth control? Go for it.
The pull-out method.
That is correct. Or
Yes.
withdrawal.
Yes.
So, all right. Next up. What TV character must have sex every 7 years? Go for it, Peter.
Spock during the Pond Fire.
That is
wow.
correct.
Yes.
Mr. Spock.
Oh, I did know that.
Okay.
Nerd points.
Here we
Peter's
go.
in the
Next
lead.
up.
Real D12 over here.
How many pairs of chromosomes are in a human sperm? Come on, math nerd.
Yes, because math is right next to biology. I mean, you count a lot of things. I can count grapes. I'm not a botanist.
All right. It's all right. Do you want to take a guess, anybody?
Okay, you go first, Peter.
32.
Wrong.
I'm going to say 154.
No, it is 23. You guys were very close.
23andMe.
23 and
Oh,
me,
that's
exactly.
why that exists.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Ithophallophobia is the fear of what? Ithophallophobia is the fear of what? Dick? No, sorry, Peter.
Small penises?
No, that is incorrect. Do you have an answer there, Dick?
Ithophallophobia?
Yep, ithophallophobia is the fear of what?
Can you spell it?
Just take a guess.
I don't even know if you're pronouncing it correctly.
Ithyphallophobia.
Okay, I'm going to say it's a fear of yeast infections.
Wrong. It is the fear of erections. Yes.
Almost the opposite of my answer.
Yes.
I like Peter's answer better.
Okay. Who published Sexual Behavior in the Human Male? Oh, Peter.
Dr. Ruth Westheimer?
Wrong.
Oh, that's what I was going to guess.
Dick, do you have another answer?
I'm going to say Dr. Spock.
Nope. It's Alfred Kinsey.
Oh, of course.
He came up with the
scale.
famous
Yeah.
I didn't know his first
Scale.
name.
Yeah,
Al.
Kinsey scale.
Al shows up
Al
again.
Kinsey.
Right.
So we got 2 for Peter, 0 for Dick.
Oh.
Yep. All right, moving on. Jennifer Flowers had an affair with what future U.S. president? Jennifer Flowers. We got Dick.
Is that Trump?
No.
What, future U.S. president?
Well, it was a
So-
U.S. president in the past, but before he became president.
we're not reading the
Flowers.
future now.
No,
that this
we're not
person
going to
will
go
be
into
the
future.
president.
It's like Ron DeSantis. No.
Uh,
Go for it.
Bill Clinton?
You are correct.
It's a
It is
safe
Bill
guess.
Clinton. Yeah,
it's just
it
a
is
safe
really
guess. It's always Bill Clinton.
I
Alright.
remember
It's always
the
Bill.
controversy, but I couldn't remember. So,
Yeah. It's all right.
Bill Clinton.
We are moving on here. So 30% of women have done it, but only 10% do it regularly. Got an answer there? All right, go for it, Peter.
Anal sex?
Wrong.
Seems low. I don't know.
Go ahead, Dick. Do you have an answer?
I'm going to say penetrate their partner.
Nope.
Pegging.
Yeah,
that's
good
a
old
good
pegging.
guess.
It's have multiple orgasms.
Only 30%.
30% have multiple orgasms.
And only 10% regularly.
30%'s got to be the lesbians.
What's
you
the
know.
definition of multiple orgasm, though, at this point?
It's
More
a-
than one in a session.
In a session, but
Yeah,
like,
session.
what if you just don't get out of bed? Like, the session can last for hours. That's the point.
That's why those numbers are hard to
There's
figure
a
out, because it's all
cycle.
self-reporting and everything,
Yeah,
yes.
there's
Yeah.
a cycle.
Women do have cycles, that's correct. Yes.
And men can have it too if you figure it out right. So, what did Socrates, Aristotle, and Janis Joplin all have in common? Dick?
It's going to be bad breath.
Wrong. What is your
Peter.
answer there, Peter?
Multiple orgasms.
Wrong. They were all bisexuals.
Oh, good for them.
All right,
Wait,
Nick?
what, it was Aristotle?
Uh-huh.
Oh. That's
Socrates.
almost- Socrates, Aristotle, that almost.
And
almost-
Janis Joplin.
But that
Contemporaries.
Okay, Janis Joplin I can understand, but Socrates and that's almost like by fiat, right? Just culturally.
Yes.
Was anyone not having sex with everybody?
That's
I
fair,
don't know.
yes.
Sure.
At that time, you're absolutely right, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone was bi.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
loved having sex. Big old Greek orgy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Let's see here. How many times has Hugh Hefner been married?
Hugh Hefner?
Hugh Hefner. Hugh Hefner. All right, go for it there, Peter.
I'm going to say 7.
Wrong.
Ah.
Do you have an answer there, Dick?
9.
No, it was only 3 times.
What?
Yep.
Seems like a lot more, doesn't it?
Okay.
God, the biases we have.
Yeah. Moving on. According to a height report, women like to use candles for what? Any answers? Go for it there, Peter.
I'm going to say setting the mood as opposed to the more lurid option.
Oh, I would agree with that. I don't know if that's the answer, though.
Now, what do you think? Is that the answer?
For me, it would be.
Yeah,
I don't
do you-
know
do
why
you have
that
a-
answer would be there. And
Do
then
you have another answer there, Dick?
What? Oh, you want me to see if I can improve upon setting
Yeah,
the mood?
we might take that, but if you have the right answer, go for it.
I mean,
Because you should know this, right?
I should know this.
I'm just joking.
I should know this. Yes. Well, I mean, if it's for an aphrodisiac.
Yeah, we'll just give them both points. It's
Yay.
masturbating. They
Well,
use it to
that was the thing I
Wait,
tried
they
to get
use
away
a
from.
candle for masturbating?
It depends on the
Just
size and
setting
shape
the
of the
mood.
candle.
Setting the mood to masturbate.
Oh, it's been a
It's-
long time since I've seen one of those long.
Oh,
things
is that
that-
why it
I'm
says
going to cry
masturbating?
foul
It says
because
masturbating.
to masturbate with
That's
a candle?
different.
No, you set the mood to masturbate.
No,
I
if
don't
it
know
says for
about that.
masturbating, they mean they're shoving
All
the
right.
candle
That's
up
what
something.
I thought, Peter,
Yes.
but I don't agree with that.
Yeah, and I
No,
would.
Then
All
neither
right.
of us gets points.
Nobody
I
gets
would-
points.
No
Well,
points.
I don't know how to
Actual
erase on your
cucumber.
wacky dacky.
Too late. You both
White
have a
pad
point by
thing.
default.
Okay, moving on. What famous movie star has a third nipple?
Oh,
Yeah,
Wow.
Mark Wahlberg.
that is correct. You got one.
wow.
You got that so fast.
Yeah,
Jeez.
man, he knows his men.
Fast on the draw.
Yeah, moving on.
Quickest.
Urotophobia is a fear of what? What's going on there, Peter?
Oh no, that's slightly different than I thought it was. I'm just going to say peeing, but
Nope.
nope.
Incorrect. What's what do you think there, Dick?
Okay, well, I was
Urotophobia.
Urotophobia. The fear that the person you're having sex with is related to you.
Nope, it is female genitals.
Oh,
Urotophobia,
Oh, my
female
God.
genitals. Moving on. What New York governor had an affair with a call girl named Ashley Dupree, leading to his resignation?
Oh.
What's going on, Peter?
it's got to be Rudy Giuliani, right?
Nope. Incorrect. You got an answer there, Dick.
The name escapes me because it's not Ed Koch, but I'm going to go with Ed Koch.
It is not Ed Koch. It is Elliot Spitzer.
Spitzer, yeah.
Always
all right.
Spitzer.
We got 2-4. Peter's in the lead. All right. What STD was called the French disease in Italy?
The French disease
French
in
disease
Italy.
in Italy. Go for
Just
it.
gonna take a wild stab at syphilis.
That is correct.
Yes.
It is syphilis. All right.
The French disease in Italy.
Yeah, they must really hate the French over there.
Yeah.
That's really funny. I thought that one was hilarious. What vegetable can soften the taste of a man's semen?
Vegetable.
What vegetable?
I know fruits.
Yeah,
Vegetable.
Fruits, but yeah, vegetable. Soften the taste of a man's semen. Whatever the fuck that means. Go for it, Peter.
I'm gonna go with one of these being this culinary versus botanical things and say tomatoes.
Wrong.
Oh man, I was gonna guess tomato as well. What
do you think?
The acidic content.
You're right.
It softens, means it makes it less bitter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna vegetable. I'm gonna onion.
Nope, it is celery.
Oh my God! Celery is only apparently because I don't like celery, and I was like, it is only good with peanut butter.
No,
but now
nobody likes
Yeah, you
celery.
start eating it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Now
or
we're
getting
down.
other people to eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. So, depilation refers to what practice? Uh-oh, we got Dick first.
Is it removing hair from your body?
Yes, it's
Yes.
shaving your pubic hairs with the answer, but that is correct. Okay, moving on.
Ooh, Dick's coming up the rear.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you can't say I don't got dick.
Yep. All right. How fast do sperm swim? All right, what's going on there, Peter?
3.
3 what? It's got to be a unit of
3.
measure. 3?
Yep.
It is not 3. No matter what unit of measure you put behind it, it is not 3. What do you think there?
It's an inch every millisecond.
What? That's a fast fucking sperm, man.
I need to get some shit pregnant.
God. It is
1 inch per millisecond is a
Yeah.
great measure.
it's an eighth an inch per hour.
Oh.
Very slow.
Wow.
What?
Eighth of
How
an
did they
inch
get
per hour.
anything done?
I don't know.
no.
Really slow.
Yeah, it's
That's,
super slow.
that's the speed at which I clean my bedroom.
Yeah.
And that's worse than hiring contractors.
Oh, jokes. All right. What
Who will
US
impregnate your wife for you?
All right. What
Yeah.
U.S. state
gosh.
made male masturbation illegal by law, with some medical exceptions, in 2014? What do we got, Peter?
I mean, it's usually Texas, right?
It is Texas.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Wait. They made masturbation
that?
illegal in
This
Texas?
is just what I
Is
read
your
online.
source reliable?
I don't know. Probably not. It could not be.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
No. Greg
doesn't sound
Abbott is
right.
in a wheelchair. He needs this.
I mean, sex toys were against the law there for decades. I'm not
So
sure if they
stupid.
ever
But
legalized sex toys in
2014
Texas.
is what he said.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
insane.
That's when they made it illegal.
Made it
2014.
illegal.
How dare you masturbate in our state?
I
'Cause-
bet you this was a bill that somebody put up because of the anti-abortion stuff. Is like, let's see how you like male bodies being regulated, and I
Maybe.
bet it never passed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, it was put up, but he said made law. It wasn't.
He did, but I think he read
Yeah.
it wrong.
Oh, I just read it. All right.
Okay,
Whatever.
because I was going to say there's probably a correlation between that law passing
Yeah.
and the increase in gun violence in Texas.
That makes a whole lot of sense now.
All right, we're going to move on here. On average, how many erections does a man have per day? Go for it there.
15.
Nope. What do you got, Peter?
11 jillion.
Do you want to take off the bajillion?
11.
11 is correct.
That's
I'm
way
ahead of
too
the
few.
curve, everybody.
That's way
ahead
too
of the curve. If there's a bell curve, which is shaped like a penis,
yeah.
I'm like a penis on the side of the penis.
We're going to go on to the lightning round here
Ooh.
because we're running out of time. But, so this lightning round is called Whose Dick is Bigger? I'm going to give you 2, either people or type of people or objects or animals.
What?
And you have to figure out who has a larger penis that is fully erect from base to tip of the glands. So,
Okay.
All right.
whose dick is bigger? The average person in India or the average person in Netherlands? Dick.
Netherlands.
Incorrect. No, wait, you are correct. I'm sorry. I got to read this thing.
Thank you.
Netherlands is correct.
Yes.
Tall
Coming
people
in-
over there.
Coming in at 6.25 inches. On average, the Netherlands is bigger to India of 5.4 inches.
I just wanted on the record that I also knew that.
Yeah, oh, good.
Yes.
Which has a bigger dick, a gorilla or a sheep?
Sheep.
You are correct.
Yes.
The gorilla actually has the smallest penis out of any primate.
Well, coming in on all those steroids, have you seen a gorilla?
It is 1.25 inches erect.
Oh, those poor female
Yeah,
gorillas.
super small.
Wow.
Moving on.
If they had fast swimming sperm, that's
yes, but man, you think that massive gorilla would have a huge cock, but he does not. The sheep, fully erect, has an 11.4 inch penis.
Jeez.
Huge
You gotta
cock.
get through all the wool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Next up, who has a bigger cock, Nigeria or Canada? It comes up with Peter.
I'm just going to go Canada.
You are correct.
Yes.
6.19 inches to 5.66 inches.
See, this is why stereotypes are stupid.
Yep.
Yep.
Which has a bigger dick, the actual penis on Michelangelo's David sculpture or Pete Davidson? Go ahead there, Dick.
Pete Davidson.
It is Pete Davidson.
Yes.
The Michelangelo sculpture is only 5 inches. If this was a real man, that would be about 1.5 inches.
I'm
is his
disturbed
penis
that
size.
Pete Davidson lets us know how big his penis is.
So I couldn't find an exact size, but I had 10 inches from Ariana Grande, but I don't know if that is actually correct.
It isn't, because Pete Davidson's actually come out in his stand-up routines and made a big deal out of how it's not true. He has a much smaller penis than that, and she's ruined. She clearly intentionally did that to ruin him for future women.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
10 inches.
But still, 5 inches is that is a 15-foot tall statue.
Yep.
All right, moving on. Which has a bigger penis, a walrus or a bull? All right, Dick, what do you got?
It's a walrus.
That is correct. Walrus. No, shit. No. I apologize. I put this answer wrong. It's bull. Bull has a 35-inch penis.
No, I thought the walrus had a bigger schlong.
I messed up. That is not correct. The bull has a bigger penis at 35 inches. The walrus is 22 inches. But anyways, you are incorrect.
Oh, shoot.
Moving on. A person from Cuba or a person from Russia? Peter.
I'm just going to go Russia.
Wrong. It is Cuba. 6.25 inches to 5.2 inches.
What if it were warmer in Russia?
Probably. I would do it.
Make it bigger.
Yeah, Cuba. The hot, humid sun there. All right, moving on. A couple more left here. Which animal has a bigger penis, a banana slug or a sea lion? All right, we got Peter, sorry.
I'm going banana slug.
You are correct.
Yes.
So the banana slug has a 1-to-1 ratio of his penis size. It is the same size as his body. So the average banana slug is 7 inches long, so therefore his penis is 7 inches. A sea lion's penis is only 5 inches.
I've seen banana slugs. I've not seen their penis.
Yeah, I maybe you just didn't recognize it. All right.
Well, I don't know if I could tell them apart from each other.
Last two here. Who has a bigger dick, Ron Jeremy or an Argentine lake duck? We got Dick.
It's going to be Ron Jeremy.
No, that is incorrect. It's the Argentine lake duck at 17 inches.
But it's all corkscrewed, right?
It's corkscrewed, but when he can extend it out 17 inches from his body.
So past his head.
Yeah, it's huge. It's like bigger than his body. So, last one here. Who has the bigger dick? A person from Ecuador or a person from Greece? We've got Peter.
I'm going to go Greece.
You are incorrect. It is Ecuador. They have the largest penis out of any nation at 6.93 inches of an average penis.
That's insane.
Yep, that is the average dick.
I feel like just one person answered that survey in Ecuador, and that's what skewed it.
I was reading how they did this, and it was based off of like medical surveys and all this stuff. And
And he kept answering it, and he kept answering it with his penis. He just kept dapping the same button.
Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and move to a caller. And...
Wait, we didn't show the score.
Oh wait, who won here?
Yes,
Sorry about
I want to know who won.
Totally. I was so interested in doing a caller here. So what do we got?
We got 5 for Dick and 10 for Peter.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So
I will take that win.
nice. We don't have any prize for you, but we'll get you
There's no
something
prize.
soon there.
I'm
So-
okay not having deep personal knowledge of how large a sheep's penis is.
The prize is getting to
It is
produce the show with you.
Pretty big. So
Like if I jumped on that immediately, you guys would be like, "Come on, what's wrong?"
yeah. Peter, do we got a caller coming in right now?
Let's see here. Well, we are supposed to. We have a call from Tatox. I don't know how we pronounce this name, but we have a call from Tatox, and Tatox wants to know how to enjoy having sex with his girlfriend when she always needs her dog with her in the bedroom.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, Tatox, do we have you on the line?
Is this Tatox?
Well, yeah, that's not my real name. I just don't want people to identify me, so I'm just rearranging the letters of my name.
Okay.
Incognito.
Tatox.
Okay. Is that rearranging or just reversing?
Is that Scott? Is your name Scott?
I can't say if my name's a palladium or not, but it's
palindrome, you mean? No. Palindrome.
Isn't
No, palladium is correct. Yeah.
Isn't
Isn't palladium a radioactive isotope? I don't
think
know.
so.
I think isn't that the thing with the 8 sides?
That is an octagon.
Yes.
Octagon.
Yeah.
So,
What's your question?
so Tox, you have a girlfriend and you have sex with her in your bedroom, and then her dog's always there. Is that correct?
Well, it's when I have sex with her in her bedroom. You see,
not yours. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been seeing this girl. All right, and let's just I don't want people to identify her. So let's just call her Map.
Map.
All right.
Pam. Okay. Map. Got it. Sorry.
Map. Her name's Map.
Map. Got it. Yes, Map. Okay. So you and Map.
We've been dating for a few months, and she's got an emotional support animal.
Okay.
And it's a big husky.
Oh wow, it's a big dog.
It's a god.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a god.
And his name is Pluto. That's his real name.
Okay. Yeah.
That's not a. Yep, it's not a palladium.
Not a palladium.
And so now, I've been dating Matt for a few months, and she is very, very attached to her dog, and that's fine, and it's a great dog. And when we're at my home, everything's fine. But if I have sex with her at her home, the animal needs to be in the bedroom. Otherwise, the animal freaks out and gets, kind of messy and tears things up. So the animal has to be in the bedroom with us.
Got it.
Now, it's hard because the animal, while we're in the middle of our adult time, is staring at us and making sounds and also grunting.
Ooh.
But when I'm about to climax, it's like the dog knows, and it jumps on my back and it starts to howl.
Oh, does it start humping you or just?
No,
does it mount you? No. Okay.
He leaps on my back and he howls.
Howls. Okay. Interesting.
And it's like my brain doesn't know what to think of it. Is this like another sexual creature? Is it like a menage a dog kind of situation?
Yeah, not a good partner to have. Don't recommend bestiality at all. So
No,
not good. So I would suggest, I got an idea right off the bat, is to get a second dog and put that dog in the room while you're also having sex. And then I don't know if the husky's fixed or not, or if it's just
he is not.
He is not. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe they can do it while you're doing it. No? Yeah?
I mean, the alternative, of course, is, the old Bob Barker advice, spay and neuter your pets. I mean, honestly, the dog probably should be neutered anyway. It's better for, their health and longevity and so on. So maybe if the dog gets neutered, it won't be as interested in howling on your back while you come.
But do you think that's more of like a protective thing? Like the dog thing, especially it's a male, and
there's a lot of people that female friends that have dogs.
Yeah. And sometimes I wonder if Map is somehow sexually attracted to Pluto, and because I kind of feel like I'm the third wheel sometimes. And when I've said, "Hey, let's keep the dog out," it feels a little bit like it's me or Pluto, and she's going to pick Pluto. So I need to know, like, maybe what I could say to her or what I could think, so I don't get thrown off when Pluto's in the room.
Well, you could just tell you feel uncomfortable and you're going to lose a boner if he's in the room with you.
Big boner kill there. I don't
just be honest with her about it.
I don't know. I mean, she could be attracted to her dog. I don't think she, is. The probability is that she is not attracted to the dog. I mean, I don't want to say that there are, I don't know the statistics of women actually having their dog lick their vulva or not, but I think there's probably some people out there that do it. Peter, are you aware of any type of...
This went real dark real fast.
It did go dark, but you always hear about the stereotype, the joke about it, and I'm sure it happens.
I don't have stats on that. It absolutely is. I mean, bestiality is not something only men participate in, from my understanding. But of course, it's hard when you have something that is this taboo, and understandable why it would be taboo, because it's not really consent with another human who you know is consenting to the act, etc. But so there aren't grid numbers on this, unfortunately.
Another thing you could do is you could buy maybe a doghouse and set it up in the back,
or put a kennel in the actual room of the room.
One thing I want to ask Scott, to talk. Sorry, is
talks.
Why does Pluto need to be in the bedroom with you when you have sex? I mean, is there a reason you can't just have Pluto locked out of the bedroom for sex?
Map insists it's part of her emotional support animal, but if Pluto is out in the living room, it tears the whole damn place apart. It's a double-edged doggy sword. It has to be in there for her, and it has to be in there for him.
Okay, Mike, I have a question, which is, does the dog tear the living room apart only when the sex is happening in the other room, or does the dog tear the living room apart just when it's away from the owner?
If we're in the room alone and Pluto's not in there with us, it tears the place apart. It needs to follow her wherever she goes.
All right.
He's great when we take him out for a walk.
And he likes you and everything. He doesn't think that you're an enemy.
We're pals. We're pals.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be like a special kind of sexual pal. And I think, maybe you could tell me what I can say to Map, and I'm going to write it down here.
Yeah. All right, Diane, that's all you. No?
What was that?
what should Talk say to Map about the animal?
I would say, hey, I'm going to get a little kennel for the room. And I'm going to put him in when we're about to get busy, because I won't lose my erection then.
But I just picture the dog going in the kennel and then just howling while it's in the kennel.
Yeah.
Have you thought of putting some dog food in there?
Yeah.
Or a bone? Get a big dog bone.
Or they have like CBD oil for animals.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know what state you live in.
I mean, what about putting a camera and a screen in the kennel? And the dog can watch you from afar. Maybe the dog just maybe the dog has a voyeur streak, and the camera and screen would be enough.
Yeah.
Or a movie, maybe like A Dog's Life or something.
Yeah, Homeward Bound.
Or porn. I mean, realistically, the dog seems very into the sex, so I'm not sure you're going to distract the dog with just like other dogs. I feel like there's something going on here with the dog connecting with your sexual experience.
Maybe.
Pluto wants to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And Map is all about it. And so it feels like 2 against 1 here, and I feel like I'm going to lose.
I mean, if the dog's tearing the place up when she goes to work or whatever, it's an emotional support animal. Like, if they're never separated,
the dog goes with her to the work.
Wow,
yeah, that's a lot. Huh?
Yeah, she has stuff going on for herself. Because I was going to say, this is learned behavior. Dogs just, right? This is learned behavior, which points to something else weird is happening there.
But with like emotional support animals, they're like trained to be there for the person. And then I don't know about if they're in trouble, if they are trained to try to protect. So that's what my mind goes to. If you're having sex, she thinks that the dog thinks that you're hurting Map. And so then the dog, Pluto, wants to protect Map by trying to mount you or just get on top of you and howl. But you got to do something to distract the dog. Figure out what will make it not do that by maybe another dog that you can put in there. Just maybe that other dog would want to have sex with Pluto.
Is this a new relationship, or is this...
Yeah, how long has it been going on
First,
for?
before you do all these hoops, let's see.
I've been dating Matt for about 3 months.
Okay.
But I think she's the one.
Oh, that's good. Glad that you found the right person.
I mean, I guess the other question here is, are you willing and able to adjust to this? I mean, if this is how this keeps going, for one thing, this may not go forever, but like,
The dog
are
will
you
eventually
able to
die.
come when this happens?
Yes, have you
Dog will eventually die.
Do you think it's
Old
going to
age.
mess up my brain and I'm going to start thinking of Pluto as a sexual creature?
I don't know. Maybe it could develop into some type of kink there.
I mean, at worst, it could be a kink, but realistically, for the most part, most people are capable of reaching orgasm to a variety of different kind of stimuli. I mean, just like, most people can be in a relationship with someone for a long time and the relationship ends and then they can successfully have sex with a different person. So you don't necessarily have to become dependent on the dog. It might be something you have to deal with.
And what kind of breed is it?
It's a husky.
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 Husky. Dog, heavy dog.
I'm not going to have sex with that dog.
I just want to
I
know,
have
like,
sex
do you
with them.
ever, like, look at her and you see a stray hair on her shoulder and you go, where did this hair come from?
Now, is
Yeah.
there something I could think about while the dog's there that's going to make me think that the dog's not there? Is there a thought that I could have so I could focus on Map?
Got it.
I don't know, do some deep breathing exercises.
Yeah. I
and-
mean, I really think that putting some porn on, I don't know, maybe
But that's a really hard distraction
put
there.
some
if there's
Animal
a-
Planet on or something like that. Some elephants fucking or something like that.
Have you thought about switching things up and having a cowgirl instead? If she's on top, the dog can't be on top of you.
There you go. That's
That
a good
is
idea.
brilliant.
We tried that, and then it mounted my face.
Oh,
Good God. Wow.
get some pink eye that way.
Yeah. Gross.
I'm
other colors.
I'm not into it. I don't want to have sex with Pluto.
You're asking us so you don't think about the dog. There's no technique, no
Yeah.
mental technique you can
Basically it.
use to not think about a dog mounting your face.
Especially a large one.
yeah. Huge.
Yeah,
husky.
that's not going to be, but you could set up a peep show thing.
Yeah.
We talked about a camera or whatever, but like men go into peep show theaters and pay money to see someone behind a curtain and they get off and there's a protection there. You can possibly set up something like that for the dog.
Yeah.
Have you thought
So
about...
I should take Pluto to like a nudie bar?
No, I think like maybe you could get some jury-rigged device, some Rube Goldberg thing where if the dog calmly eats out of a dish bowl, then the curtain comes up upon the two of you having sex. And if the
Wow.
dog stops eating from the dish bowl, then the curtain goes back down.
That is quite the device.
So like Pavlov's
Pavlov's dog.
Pavlov's fuck.
Yes,
I don't know. Yes.
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 Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
is
that's
this something
clever.
I can get on the Amazon?
Probably not. Diane, you had an idea.
I did. Another thing you could do is get a dog leash and then tie the dog leash around a dresser or something, so at least he won't mount you
There you
or
go.
get on the bed. He might howl, but
It
at
might
least
bark the whole time.
he's not going to be
Yeah.
jumping on the bed.
Earplugs.
That too.
At that point, you put in earplugs. You just deal with the fact that block out the sound, focus on your partner visually, and so on, and then just literally block out the noise of the dog.
Yeah, I strongly suggest looking up CBD oil for animals. I mean, it's perfectly safe. If you're in a state where it's legal, it's perfectly legal. You just put some of those drops in some food or some water and knock it out. Just, I mean,
I'm in Dodge City, Kansas. Does anybody? I don't know.
Dog City, Kansas is a real place.
Dodge
City.
Oh,
Got it.
Dodge City.
I was like,
That sounded like a Freudian slip right there.
Yeah, I don't know if
this might be slipping in already for you.
Or CBD is legal, but you can always go to a different state and bring it over state lines.
Oh,
Wouldn't
yes.
recommend it,
Get
but
the feds involved.
yeah. Yeah, you didn't hear that from me. But anyways,
Didn't hear that from Chet.
not from Chet. But go ahead and check that out. Or just go to a veterinarian and say, hey, I need some animal tranquilizers because my dog has to be in the room when we have sex, and I cannot have sex with my girlfriend when the dog's in there. I need something to put it down, not put it down, not kill it. That's terrible.
But a downer.
A downer, like what they give to animals when during the 4th of July. So when the big loud fireworks go off, they get scared.
Sedative.
Sedative.
Yes.
Give that to
Now,
the dog.
what about a little bit of the booze for the dog? Or is booze
Not
okay for
doing
dogs?
that. Not doing the booze, but I would highly suggest a sedative from the veterinarian, and you could go ahead and go that way.
Maybe just a little bit of booze.
Oh, sure, if that's what you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. So, but Scott, I hope we answered your question. Please stay safe, sane, and consensual there, my friend. And
All right, thank you for your time.
yeah, have a good night.
Good night.
Be sex positive.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that was that was a lot. I don't know. That was a struggle.
Yeah.
It was more about helping the dog out than helping him out. But I mean, it's obviously something that he needed to do. Dick, you kind of seemed like you were quiet, but you wanted to help out. I don't know. What do you think about that, Dick?
The fact that I was quiet but wanted to help out?
No, you just, I don't know. You were quiet the whole time, majority of the time, but...
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out if there was something really kind of inappropriate happening, like this relationship of the dog and the woman, right?
Oh, yeah.
Was he just living in denial? Why is the dog freaking out? It wasn't clear to me that the dog just has what do they call it?
Separation anxiety?
Separation anxiety. It wasn't
Yeah.
clear that that's what it was, because he was like, it's when we have sex, and when I have an orgasm, the dog mounts me. And I'm like, that's learned behavior.
Yeah, I agree.
Something's going on there.
Yeah.
It's a little bit deeper. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, Peter, do we got another question? Caller coming in there?
We absolutely do. Yes, we have Sam Pinkerton on the line, and Sam wants to know the best sex positions for having sex in a car.
In a car?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hello, you're talking Sex Live with Chet and Diane. I am Chet.
and I'm Diane.
Is this Sam?
Yes, this is Sam.
Hey, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
So you want to have sex in a car. You have sex in a car, now you want different positions. Is that right?
I have a lot of sex in cars.
Okay. So you're just not comfortable? You haven't found the right spot for it yet?
Yeah, well, I'm a valet parking guy.
Oh, my
okay?
God. Okay.
A lot of car access, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what's going on?
Yeah. Well, I'm a valet parking guy, and I have an SUV, so you feel like that would be big enough,
Yeah.
right? And I get the opportunity a lot because I'm in a nice little dark area. They come out for a smoke. I bring him in the back. The thing is, I have no, the only thing you can basically do is, missionary is, impossible almost.
Okay.
I guess, reverse cowgirl is, the only one that really kind of works.
Yeah, so wait, you're, I'm trying to get this straight here before we get a little dive deeper here. So you are, you park cars, and are you having sex in your car, or are you having sex in the cars that you park?
Well, most of the time I'm having sex in my own car, but I won't lie to you, it's probably 70% to 30%. Because the last car I had sex in was a Nissan Altima, and it was awful. So that's what made me think, how could I, what kind of positions, will work in, a compact car?
Yeah.
What kind of car do you have? So we have perspective on, because you said 70% of the time it's yours.
I have a Cadillac SUV, but
Got
So a lot of space.
Yeah.
you think it would be in the back seat, but it really isn't. If I put all the seats up, the two front seats up, and I really have no room on the
So is it
Why
like
don't
an
you put them down?
Escalade, or is it one of the
no,
mid-size
it's not.
SUVs?
Geez, see, I feel like that's the only answer you can give me. If I get an Escalade, I bet you there's tons of room. No,
Yeah,
it's
just put an inflatable mattress back there, basically, and then you're in
yes.
heaven. But
That'd be awesome.
so
No, it's XT5 to answer your question. It's a smaller one, yeah.
got it. So, and then you have sex in the other cars that you park, and I'm just trying to. So, where I'm more curious about what type of lot you're working at. That you have all these women coming up to you, just wanting to have sex in the cars that you park. That's pretty amazing. Also, are you working right now?
I am working. I'm in my car right now.
Wow.
Can you hear the music? I don't know if you can hear the music. I work at a gentleman's club in San Diego.
Wait. So you have sex with women at a gentleman's club parking lot? So you're having,
are these the strippers?
That's all right if you have sex with men, or if you're having sex with the strippers.
No, these are workers. These
Oh,
are girls
wow.
that are horny, and they come out for a cigarette, and I'm friends with a couple of them. Sometimes they just like to use me, I think. I feel like I'm valet boy to them.
If it's all consensual and they're fine with it, I wouldn't recommend having sex in other people's cars unless. But yours is fine. That's perfectly fine.
Well, I suppose if the car belongs to the woman who you're having sex with, then that's also consensual too. What part of the country are you in? I'm curious.
San Diego.
San Diego. I mean, San Diego is a warm place. Like, do you have to close the door? Because you could totally do doggy style with the door open, with her inside and you outside, for example.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Like up on the actual seat, like doggy style. And then you...
Yeah, I've never thought of... Yeah, okay, so that helps, because I don't know...
Yeah.
So I have all the girls parked in their own little area, and I guess I could do that. I'd never open the doors. I always keep the doors closed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking you put the car, if you park at the end of the lot so that, that one side of it is obscured from the rest of the lot, and that's the side on which you open the door, you lay her down or bend her over, it could be doggy style, it could be, a standing missionary, she's lying down but you're standing. It depends on the height of the car, obviously, and your height. Some that's not going to work. If it's like a raised SUV or something, unless you're super tall, no chance there. But I'm just thinking in some situations that may solve your problem.
But like a Nissan Altima too, like an Altima, that's perfect. That's a sedan or a compact car, that would work. Or if you have a larger trunk, I mean, if you are more adventurous, you could just open the trunk up and you can play a little bit of.
Just make sure the trunk has one of those the brightly colored latch to unlatch it from the inside. You don't want to get locked into the trunk.
The trunk open. Like, here's the car, trunk open, and she's like inside. All right, let's go ahead. Here we go. So.
Oh yeah.
We're going to go crazy here. So.
You guys.
Yeah, we got. You can't see this, but so trunk over. She's inside the trunk, and then it's just like. Yeah, so
taking her, doggy style,
doggy
essentially.
style,
yeah,
inside the trunk, or maybe even like legs hanging off outside of the trunk there, and then you're just pounding away while you're in the...
I'm not sure these models are completely anatomical.
No, this is... People do not bend like this.
Very uncomfortable positions.
No.
Well, are you dead set that it has to also be some form of fucking?
Right.
No,
penetrative, typical penetrative sex. It could be oral, etc.
Yeah, no, oral is the best in the car. I mean, that is the best.
Oh.
But I've never thought of getting out of the car. Like, that's the thing. I'm trying to do this I'm trying to do this kind of, I don't want the manager to know that I'm like having sex with some of the dancers, so I have to kind of be really incognito or whatever the word is for that. So that's kind of why I was
stealthy,
asking you guys.
Yeah,
stealthy.
Yeah. I mean, you can also, there's a lot of creativity. I mean, obviously, again, we're talking about you trying to have penetrative sex, but of course, there's other options. There's mutual masturbation. You could do some fun play, like one of you's in the front seat, one of you's in the back, and you're using the mirror to be able to see the other person while each of you masturbates separately. I mean, again, I understand the goal here for almost everybody is get your penis in the other person, and I feel that. but there's so much more fun and so much more psychology to other kinds of sexual activity that maybe you can play around with that a little bit, make it very visual, make it very descriptive, play with the teasing of that and the distance, and maybe hand behind. Maybe you can't see each other at all. You're reaching around the seats and physically, doing manual sex of some sort, and the sexiness is that you can't see each other. Just some thoughts.
Yeah, maybe it's like you can make a role play thing where you're like a valet driver and she's behind you and you're
changing in the back seat.
You reach your hand back there and you're just...
See you, ladies.
Oh,
sorry.
It's all right.
I'm just saying goodbye.
No, that's great.
I got someone pulling out the lot right now.
See? What kind?
Well,
pulling out of what?
Yeah.
Or she's just leaving.
Oh, okay.
No,
So some
they're
seat
just
backs
leaving.
just go back far.
Yeah.
Like I've had sex in a car that I wasn't expecting. He just pulled the lever and then I was laying flat.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
It's
I saw
like
that- I saw that TV
levels.
commercial.
It was like a Civic or something.
That was planned. He rigged that up so
Yeah.
he could suck your dick there. Just
yeah,
Knocking this over.
It definitely was a plan.
Totally messed this
But the
up.
point, still the seat back. The seat goes way back, right? And so, have you explored that?
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, honestly, that's why I thought Chet and Diane would be able to help, just
Yeah.
because I feel like I've thought of everything. I won't do it in the front seat. I'm telling you, the front seats are no good, even though you can put the seat back.
Yeah, well, you gotta turn it back, and then I've had a blowjob while the person's like on the floor. Like you gotta have a small other person partner
And a
in
lot
the floor.
of leg room. Yeah.
Yes, and then you have to be like in a Buick LeBaron or something like that, just like huge bucket seats.
Which a lot of people have Buick LeBarons
Yeah,
these
it's a
days.
pretty popular car, especially at strip clubs.
If there's a sunroof, then you're going to be doing much better.
Oh,
because,
Oh, that's a good idea.
You have
Just
a
standing
lot
up.
of options. Yeah.
Especially if you're good at looking cool while you're out the sunroof. It's just
Yeah.
like, I'm just having a smoke up here.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
checking
mind
out the
me.
views. Nobody's sucking my dick right
Not at
now,
all.
or
Just look it up.
pounding their ass against
Yeah.
me while they're I'm penetrating
Tinted
them.
I have a
windows.
sunroof.
There we go.
I have like a moon roof too. It's like a double sunroof.
That seems a moon roof seems very appropriate.
I was going to ask. I didn't know the difference between a sun and moonroof. So moonroof is two sunroofs, basically.
Well, I think in this case, a moonroof is just when a girl bends over and you eat her ass out.
That's a moonroof?
I guess.
That's when she stands above you and
Yeah.
you eat her ass upward.
Yeah.
That's a moon roof.
That's the moon roof.
Right, yeah, yeah.
It was a sex move.
That's what they call the moon roof.
I guess so.
It is now.
Did you just
We
make that
just
up
made
right
that
there,
up. We
Chet?
also made
Yeah.
up another
Jeez.
term for a gay guy who's really nerdy.
Yeah.
Control Alt Dick.
Oh my
Was
God.
that
Control
what
Alt
Control
Dick.
Dick,
Yeah.
yeah.
You heard it here
So
first
wait.
on Talkin Sex Live, folks. Control Alt Dick and Moonroof.
You know you can go to Urban Dictionary, right, and publish that and put it under Chet and Diane. I think you can start
my.
like that. That's awesome.
Thank you, sir.
I think
We'll
we'll
do
have to
that.
take co-credit on that one.
Yeah.
It was a group effort.
It was a group
so,
effort.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll all do that.
That's fine.
Yeah, you
I
should
don't
do
need
that.
my face on it.
Yeah, I just get it's hard when you're sitting in like the driver's seat and the other person sitting in the passenger seat, and then they got that console in the middle, and you're just like you're trying to. It's just like, especially if you have the e-brake right in the middle, and you're just like, or just use that as a toy.
I was gonna say,
Is it
throw a
just
condom over that for
Yeah.
safety, and then just go at it.
Yeah.
Or buy an EV. They don't have those problems.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
EVs are just like a living room with like a computer screen in front of you.
Yeah.
and
You
then
could-
the car just
Oh
drives
yeah,
itself.
they have cameras everywhere. Then you
Yeah.
can fucking watch yourself.
Yeah, you can you can upload it right to Pornhub.
Yeah.
And I just saw a car where it shows stuff on the outside. It has a 360-degree camera, so you could watch yourself having sex all over.
Wow.
Yeah.
The new
Whoa.
DeLorean, that's probably not going to come out because DeLorean's a pretty shitty
I
company. But it blows like air. If somebody wants to send you a kiss, is what they call it. Like on a text message, it'll blow air in the back of your neck.
See, but that's just like a few steps away from just blowing you. And
Yeah.
I feel like that's the next car sensation is,
the
remote
blowinator.
blowjobs. Yeah.
Pulling out, just vacuum.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yep.
Tesla's. I do say that if you have a Tesla, you could have. Like, I wouldn't be calling you if I had a Tesla. You could have sex in those things easy.
You could probably have sex with a Tesla. Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably can. But
Well, Tesla, all the models of Tesla spell sexy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And honestly, I feel like the only thing stopping Elon from putting like a blowjob machine in there is like he just hasn't invented one yet.
Like he could probably make one really quick, a whole sex bot that's in there.
Yeah,
he probably has made a sex bot for himself.
I mean,
Right.
yeah, he has the Boring Company.
Boring.
Yeah.
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 No, that is a penetration company right
Well,
there.
they have the Tesla robot, right? They made a robot,
Yep.
and I'm sure in his own private stash,
He
he
has a
totally
vagina,
ex
yeah.
machina on that shit, and he made his own sex robot. So, yeah.
This is the dream, honestly.
Yeah.
It's always the dream. But anyway, this doesn't solve any of your problems, Sam. But it's nice to dream.
Yeah, no, you've given me some good insight though, because the moonroof.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
don't have sex in an Insight. Those are very, very,
Super
very
small.
constrictive cars.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
one, don't even try.
Yeah, well, I had one in a Fiat. This one little girl has a Fiat.
She must have been very little.
Hopefully she's over 18. You said little.
No, I didn't. No, she's short in stature. No,
Oh, got it,
she's
good.
good. She's like in her 30s. She's like, she's one of the ones. She's in like her late 30s. She's got big fake boobs.
Oh, nice.
She comes out here and just wants to sit on it,
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
In a Fiat. Yikes.
Yeah.
I
And I
hate
have
how
fun,
your knees get bruised.
Yes.
In a
there's-
Fiat?
Well, just like
Just in general in life.
car sex,
Okay.
or I mean,
Yeah.
even in our nice bed, my knees still get bruised because Diane and I are wild. But
I ended up with like rug burns on my knee the other day after sex, and like we were in bed the whole time.
Yeah.
And to this day, I have no idea how my right knee just became bright red. Like you could see burst capillaries and everything. Is
Yeah.
like, was I down on her for that long? That like I
Yeah.
don't know what it was, scraping against the side of the bed or what. It
time
was
just
crazy.
goes to nothing. You have no idea when you're having sex. For that long. Yeah. National 69 Day was a couple days ago, and I guess-
nice.
and we 69 for quite some time, and I got the same thing with the knees and stuff. So, are you getting it on right now, there, Sam? All right, well we'll let you go,
Yeah,
Sam.
looks like we lost him in his call. So he's clearly getting some right now.
Yeah, good luck with your job and having some sex with those ladies. But have a good night, Sam. We appreciate it. Please stay safe, sane, and consensual, and always stay.
Sex positive.
Have a good night. Dick, you've had sex in cars, right? I thought you were gonna talk more about your sexual experience in cars.
Well, I mean, he wants to have sex with a woman, and I don't have anal sex, so it didn't really apply. But
Oral?
but with two guys having sex in a car, it's fairly. I mean, it can be pretty simple, right?
A lot easier.
Yeah, I mean, there's a thing, and it's sticking in the air, and it's just, right?
You sit right on it, right?
We're talking about the gear
suck
shift.
it. Yeah,
the gear
you
shift.
suck
you're
it.
Yeah, I'm talking about the gear
Right,
shift.
yeah.
Yes,
Got it.
I'm talking about the gear shift.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about that. I was like, how is this going to apply to him? Because he wants to have sex with a woman. So.
Well, you could talk to the woman about how to suck his penis.
Oh yeah, blowjob tips. Where?
Blowjob tips.
But
Do it in the car more.
I assume she also wants some sexual gratification in the exchange as well. So then the next question is like, how is she pleasured? And I have to say, I feel like going down on a woman is dramatically harder than going down on a man in a car because those angles are a lot more specific.
Yeah.
It's not sticking up out at you. It's not directly meeting you where you are. So I feel like that's a lot harder for a woman to enjoy.
Yeah.
That's the
sex.
best description of gay sex: is gay men meet each other where they are.
Got it. For a woman to eat her out, it would be best if you were to be in the back seat and she would be on her hands and knees. And
Where in her hands and knees?
I don't know.
on the back seat. I don't know.
He
How
really
big
lit
is-
up when we talked about the sunroof.
Yeah.
I'm
Very
thinking that was
small
going to be a
car.
winner.
I get these grandiose ideas, and then you forget about like limbs fitting in places. You just completely forget about
break
all
all
that.
To
our
this
limbs
day,
and
I
then
still
go
don't
work.
understand how we operate in beds at all.
Yeah.
Because like your arms in a bed are always in the wrong place for being able to interact with another person. Like
Yeah.
if you're doing anything side by side, trying to like spoon someone or face to face against them or whatever, it's like my arm is always like how did this? Did
I
I have this arm 5 minutes ago? I
literally-
don't remember having it this bad.
Okay, because I've thought about this idea that we need to invent a mattress that has slats
Holes
They make
in
them.
it. They
They
have
make them.
those.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, they make them, and the downside of them is what do you do with the sheets at that point? Like they absolutely have mattresses that have slats in them, but it's like, okay, but my sheet is going to cover that, or I have to have some crazy and incredibly expensive sheet that then covers all the slats too. So it's like it's a great idea, but the sheets are a problem.
Humans weren't meant to lay down.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
You have to sleep standing up.
Like a bird?
And like a proper American, we are meant to work all day long.
Yeah. Well.
Yes.
I
and
feel
never rest.
Humans are designed to have sex doggy style, like the rest of the animal kingdom. I mean, what other animals actually have sex missionary? You know, like I can't.
I mean,
think of any.
There are other apes that absolutely do. There's various positions, that, and of course, bonobos have their crazy, prehensile
wacky
clitorises and whatnot. Like, there's a lot of other things like that, but for the most part, yes, you're right. Most other animals, but the thing is, it comes from at least the Evo Psych explanation, which is always tricky, but for humans is like when we reached the point evolutionarily that we felt safe. Like sex could be more than a minute long because we weren't constantly in terror of something coming out and killing us. With that less wanting it, yes. But it's like that was the point when we were able to switch to missionary being our primary sexual position, because at that point we could actually focus on each other instead of focusing on both people looking around the whole time and going, is there a tiger?
Oh
No,
wow! You'd
I
think
can
then that 69 would be the evolutionary most safe way to have sex.
You would, minus the fact that you can't get pregnant from it.
You can't procreate from oral.
What if you had celery?
Yeah, then it would make it taste not as. What was the term? Not as sharp.
Harsh.
Harsh.
No, I know.
Harsh.
It would soften the taste.
Soften the taste.
Babe, your semen is way too harsh.
Yeah, it's just
Have you considered installing a semen softener? In your pipeline?
We're gonna put this celery, and it's gonna be, instead of ants on a boat, it's gonna be pineapple on a boat.
I'm calling the Culligan man.
Well, if you eat pork, then it's really salty.
Oh God,
nasty,
I can't eat any pork or any beef because Diane will not suck my penis because it's super salty. So I gave up all that. I just eat chicken and turkey and
pineapple,
fish.
right?
And pineapple,
Lots of pineapple.
celery.
That's what they say is supposedly pineapple helps. I'm not sure it's confirmed, but supposedly helps.
Diane would be the call.
Something to test out.
Dick, what do you think?
About what foods
Pineapple?
to eat?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet things, but now that I don't even eat sugar, I'm kind of curious because people used to comment that mine was okay. But I don't know what it's like now because I eat more vegetables.
Oh, it's probably better. Meat
I would
is
think
salty.
it would be better.
Yeah, because you're
A lot of hummus.
Oh.
A lot of hummus.
I don't know. Garlic? Does garlic take
Hummus.
Hummus, got it.
Hummus.
Well, we're going to end it there on hummus because you can't beat a line like that. So, thank you so much for watching this show, everybody. Please give us a like on the podcast and also YouTube and Twitch and whatever the hell we're on or watching right now. Please stay safe, sane, and consensual. And as always, have a good night. And we are out.